Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Cambridge O-Level Mathematics Syllabus D Paper 1 402412 May June 22. This is a non-calculator paper. So let us move to the question number 1, and question number 1 says work out this fraction we need to calculate. So we can use equalizing the denominator method. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 6, so we can equalize this as 6, so we can multiply numerator and denominator by 2, and this will be 4 over 6 plus 1 over 6, and this will be equal to 5 by 6. If denominators are equal, we can add numerators, and this is how we got 5 by 6, and this is answer for 1 mark. B part says 0.4 multiply by 0.2. We will be multiplying as like normal multiplication, like this one. If we multiply, we will get 8, and we have to count the number of digits on the right side of the decimal, which are 2. So we will count from this side 1, and second we can put 0 and then decimal. So 0.08 will be our answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this also. Now question number 2, and the question number 2 says Asha asks a group of students about their favorite fruits. The table and pictogram show some of the results. Fruits are apple, banana, orange and melon, and frequency is 8 for apple, 5 for orange. We have to fill these two frequencies for banana and melon. So total fruits. A part is calculate the table and the pictogram. So this key is important for our understanding. So represents one circle represents 4 people. So this will be 4. Banana will be 4. We can take this as 4 plus 4 plus 4. So this will be 12, and our answer for banana will be 12. Similarly for melon, we can write this as 4, and this will be 3. So 4 plus 3 will be 7. So our answer for melon is 7. So we have to draw for apple, which is 8. So it will be one circle for 4 and another circle for 4. So 2 circles. And for orange, we have to indicate 5, frequency 5. So 4 will be indicating this one. This will be 4, and one portion we can draw like this. So this will be the pictogram, which hopefully you understood this. Then write on the mode. Mode mean most repeating or most occurring. So if we check, this is banana is having the maximum frequency, so our answer will be banana over here, and this is for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 3, and question number 3 says this is diagram is provided. A and B are vertices of a quadrilateral line. L is the line of symmetry of the quadrilateral. Find the coordinates of the other 2 vertices of the quadrilateral. This is question number 3. We can draw the vertices of the quadrilateral. AB we can join. AB will be this one, and from here we can check the distance from this line. So other point in balance will be this one, and similarly we can check from here also, and other point we can mark, and then we can draw with the help of the ruler. We can draw these 2 points, and quadrilateral we can join these 2 points as well, and coordinates of these 2 new points are required. So we can write the coordinates for this point, and this point will be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2. So we can write here 4 and 2, and for this point we can write 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 and 4 will be the points which we can write over here, 3 and 4, and these are our answers which we can write properly over here, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Then question number 4. Question number 4 says A part, the temperature inside Luke's house is 18 degrees Celsius. The temperature outside his house is minus 3 degrees Celsius. Find the difference between the temperatures. So from minus, basically we can understand from, if we understand by the number line, so this will be 18 and 0, and this side will be minus 3. So from minus 3 up to 18 will be this one. So how many units? 18 plus 3 will be 21. So we can write 21 units or 21 degrees Celsius. Degree Celsius is already there, so we can write only 21. And the B part says Luke's thermometer measures the temperature correct to the nearest degree. At midnight, the thermometer measures the temperature outside as 6 degrees Celsius. So find the upper bound in the of the temperature outside at midpoint. So we can figure out minus 6 degrees Celsius. So upper bound and lower bound. Upper bound will be half degree. We will be adding and subtracting. When we'll add half degree, so it will be minus 5.5 degrees Celsius, and if we subtract, it will be minus 6.5 degrees Celsius. So lower bound, this one they are requiring for upper bound. So upper bound will be minus 5.5 degrees Celsius. Degree Celsius is already there, so I'm writing this. Keep in mind this negative number is bigger than this negative number, so that's why we have taken this as upper bound. This is how we can figure out. Hopefully you understood this. Then question number 5 is bearing question, and question number 5 says the scale drawing shows the position of two villages A and B. The scale is 1 centimeter to 2 kilometers. This is the scale provided. A part, find the actual distance between village A and village B. So we can first of all we can join A and B. So if we join A and B, the distance, and we can measure the distance, and this is roughly, if we take, this is like 9.5 centimeters, and 1 centimeter is equal to 2 kilometers. So same, we will multiply 9.5 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 18 plus 1, so 19 kilometers. This one will be our final answer for 2 marks. Then B part says measure the bearing of B from A. Bearing of B from A will be this angle, B from A, and if we use the protractor, and this will be 72 degrees, so we can write 0.72 degrees, and our answer will be over here 0.72. We are writing 72 as 0.72 because bearing is always 3-digit angle, so leading 0. Then question number 6, Kabir invests $250 in a saving account. The account pays simple interest at a rate of 1.5% per year. Calculate the total amount of interest he will receive at the end of 4 years. So formula is PRT over 100. Interest is equal to PRT over 100. This is the simple interest formula which we will be applying, and we know the principal amount is $250. So 250 P into rate is 1.5, so 1.5, and time duration is 4 years, and this will be divided by 100, which is given in the formula. And now if we calculate this, how we can calculate? Basically we can calculate 250 multiplied by 4 will be 1000, and then 1.5 multiplied by 1000. Basically 1000 we can cancel. So if I show the working, so it will be 1000 multiplied by 1.5 divided by 100, and these two zeros will cancel with this, and 1.5 multiplied by 10 is equal to 15. 1.5 multiplied by 10 will be equal to 15, and this $15 will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 7. In question number 7, the diagram is provided which is written not to scale. The area of the rectangle is 9 centimeters square. So complete area of this whole rectangle is 9, and area of the triangle is 85 millimeters. Keep in mind this is millimeter square and this is centimeter square, so we have to take care of units. And they're saying calculate the shaded area, give your answer in centimeter square. So everything we have to deal in centimeters. So 85 millimeters we can change into centimeters. 85, how we can convert 85 millimeter square? We will write millimeter into millimeter. This is the easiest way to convert, and to convert this millimeter we can divide this by 10. Now this one will be centimeters, and to convert this as centimeter we will divide by 10, and now this is centimeter. So it means we can write 85 over 100, and this will be centimeter square. So we converted this into centimeter square. So 9 is area of rectangle minus 85 over 100, and this will be 85 over 100 will be what? 85 over 100. So 9 minus 0.85. This one we can write 0.85, and this will be equal to 8.15. We can subtract 9.00 and 0.85, and this will be 5 here, and this will be 1 here and 8 here, so it will be 8.15. So our final answer will be 8.15 centimeters square. This is for 2 marks. Hopefully understood this. This is the working rough work. I'm just erasing this, and this is the question. Now question number 8 says diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a pentagon. Find the value of A, and we know if we divide this pentagon into triangles, so it will be one triangle, and this will be second and third. So it is 1, 2 and 3 triangles. So we can write 180 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 540. So interior angle will be summing up to 540. So now we can add everything and equalize to 540. So it will be, we'll start from here, A plus 95 plus 110 plus 125 and plus 65 is equal to 540, and these are all in degrees. So we can find value of A. This will be what? If we add this whole thing, if we add, this will be adding up to 395. You can add and check, and this will be equal to 540. So A will be equal to 540 minus 395. So A will be equal to 145. You can subtract. I'm saving time for not subtracting, and this is easier also. So 145 degrees. This will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 9, and the question number 9 says Shani makes a sequence of patterns using counters. Pattern 1, 2 and 3 we need to complete the table. Pattern 1 is containing 5, and 2 is containing 8, and 3, 1 is containing 11. If we check the difference, between these two, is 3 plus 3, right? And this is also plus 3. So next difference plus 3 will be 14, and 14 plus 3 will be 17. And this is how we are done with the first A part, and it was 1 mark. B part, find an expression in terms of n for the number of counters in pattern n. So we can find, basically we are using the formula. Formula is what? Formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula which can apply, and a value is 5, which is this one, and d value is 3, which is this plus 3, and we can replace these values in this formula. So it will be an will be equal to 5 plus 3 5 basically n minus 1 into d value, which is 5. And now we can write 5 plus, if we open this bracket, it will be 5n minus 5, and this will cancel, so it will be equal to 5n. Basically not 5, it should be 3n. This d is 3, so we need to change this 3, and this will be not cancelled, so 5 plus 3n minus 3. So now we can simplify. This will be 2 plus 3n, or 3n plus 2, it is the same thing, and this will be our final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now for C part, Shani has 100 counters. She uses some of the counters to make pattern 20. She uses all the remaining counters to make pattern k. Find the value of k. So first of all, 20 patterns are made, so 20 will be equal to, we will use the same formula, so 3 into 20 plus 2, and this is equal to what? 60 plus 2, so 62 will be used out of 100 counters. So remaining will be equal to 100 minus 62, and this will be equal to 38. Now 38 will be used for the same formula we will apply. an is equal to this one 3n plus 2, so an we will take as 38. So 38 is equal to 3n plus 2, so 3n will be equal to 38 minus 2, which is equal to 36. So n will be equal to 36 divided by 3, which is equal to 12. So it will be 12. K value will be equal to 12. This is what we can write here, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 10, and the question number 10 says a bag contains red balls, blue balls, and green balls. The ratio of red and blue is 3 and 8, and ratio between green and blue is 2 and 5. Work out the fraction of balls that are blue. So we can write like a red green ratio between, I will write here red, and ratio blue and ratio green. So the given ratio is 3:8 for red and blue, so 3:8, and for blue and green and blue is 2:5, so 2 for this one and 5 for this one. Now we have to equalize the ratio. To equalize this ratio, we can multiply, basically we can multiply by what? We can multiply, this will be 40, and this will be multiplied by 8, and this will be 16, and this will be multiplied, 3 will be multiplied by 5, so it will be 15. So 15 ratio 40 ratio 16, and if we check this, basically total will be what? Sum will be 15, 40, and 16, so it will be 11. So 1 here, and 7 3 71. So it will be work out a fraction of balls that are blue. So blue will be 40 over 71. So 40 over 71, this will be the fraction, and this is 3-mark question. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 11, and question number 11 says diagram is provided. A part use a straight edge and compasses only to construct the bisector of angle PSR. This is PSR. This angle we need to bisect, and this is for 2 marks. So to bisect this angle, we will be drawing, I will be roughly showing, this will be the arc which we will be making. First of all, we will put compass over here at S, we will put compass, and then we will make an arc like this one. And after making this arc, we will be putting our compass over here, and we will be basically drawing the arcs. And we can draw arcs like, for example, like this one and this one, and this will be the roughly, I'm drawing this because I'm working on the screen, so you can work on the paper and check. So you will have to show these arcs as well, and this will be your this one angle bisector which we have drawn. And the B part says point X lies inside the quadrilateral PQRS and is closer to PS than PS than RS. So closer to this side than this side. So this will be basically in this region. If I shade it for you, so it will be in this region. Hopefully you understood this. This one, this will be the region in which it will be. Shade the region in which X must lie. So we are done. This is also 1-mark question. Now the question number 2, and the question number 12, A part, write this correct to 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures, you know, leading zeros are non-significant, and next 3 significant figures are 2, 0, 3 and 5, 6. We need to remove 5, 6, 1. This one we have to remove from here. So we can write it as correct to 3 significant figures. So it will be 0. This will be 0.00204. This will be our final answer. 0.00204. This will be final answer, and these are the 3 significant figures. This was for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this as well. B part, by writing each number correct to 1 significant figure, estimate the value of this one. So we can write in like 3.93 up to 1 significant figure. We can write it as 4. So 4 under root and multiply by 63.7 we can write as 60. So up to 1 significant figure, so it will be 60, and divided by 0.425 we can write it as 0.4. so this will be 0.4, and we can now simplify. This will be 2 into 60 over 0.4, or 0.4 we can write 4 into, this will be 10, and 2 2s are 4 and 2 30s are 60, so this will be 300, and 300 we can write over here. This is 2-mark question which we are done. Now question number 13, and the question number 13 says A part, evaluate. We need to evaluate this par, so we can take under root 9 separate square for everything. So square, this will be equal to 64 raised to the power 1 by 3, and this will be square as well. And 64, we can cancel this square and square root, and remaining will be 9. And inside the bracket we can simplify. We can write 64 as 4 cubed raised to the power 1 by 3, and whole will be square. And then we can cancel this 3 with 3, and next will be 9 into 4 square will be 16, and this will be 144, and 144 will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now B part says write down an irrational number of n that satisfies this inequality. So we need to write basically something which should be in between 4.5 and 5.5. So if we take like 22 under root, which is under root format, is irrational number. So this will be decimal value like 4.69. So we can write down an irrational value of n that satisfies this inequality. 4.9, which is under root 22. We can write like this, and this will be answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 14, and the question number 14 says A part, write down the numbers in order of size starting with the smallest one. So smallest one, we can check, this is 2 into 10 raised to minus 4. So the smallest number will be 2 into 10 raised to minus 4, and then this is done. Next number will be 0.002, so we can write 0.002, and third number will be 2 into 10 raised to minus 2, and the final one will be 2000. This was for 1 mark, which we have done. Now this is B part. This is a calculation using numbers in standard forms. So this question is 2 marks question, but it's a little confusing, and I have seen some videos and whatever so far people have uploaded, they have, some of them are they have given wrong answers, and the others have not explained it properly, and they have taken the difficult route. I'm explaining this in very easy format. So we can take right hand side, this side. So right hand side is equal to 4 into 10 raised to minus 16, and now we can rewrite it as 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 15 over 10. So what we have done, we have taken 1 10 from this one and shifted it as denominator, and now we can cancel this. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, and our number, this will become 2 over 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 15, which we can write. We are keeping this in mind that we have to reshape our answer in the required format. So we can write it as 2 over 5 into 10 raised to the power 15. We can write minus 7 and 10 raised to the power minus 8. Now we can shuffle this minus 8 as denominator. So this will become 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 over 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 will change to plus 8. And if you compare this, we can rewrite it as 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 and deviant sign 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 10 raised to the power 8. So if you compare this with this one, left hand side, we will get a value is 2. So we'll write a value 2, which is this one, and b value, which is 10 raised by this, which we can take it as 8. So this will be 2 and 8. So you will have to check. Most of the videos, they have done this wrong, and by mistake they have done. I'm not challenging their knowledge, I'm just saying that they have done mistake in this one, and the others have taken difficult route. So this will be very helpful for you. Now question number 15. Question number 15 says y is directly proportional to x minus 1 square, and when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 32, and find the value of y when x is equal to minus 2. So we can write directly y is directly proportional to x minus 1 square, this one, and we can change proportionality sign into equality sign, so k into x minus 1 square. And further, now we can use these given values. So y is 32 when x is 5 minus 1 square, so this will be 4 square will be 16, so 32 is equal to 16k. So k is equal to 2. We got this value, k is equal to 2. Now our equation will become, or this equation will become, y is equal to 2 into x minus 1 square, and this will be, now we need to find y when x is equal to minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 minus 1 square, and this will be minus 2 minus 1 will be minus 3, square will be 9, so 2 into 9 is equal to 18. So 18 will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 16. The graph of this function is drawn on the grid. This is the graph which they have plotted. And a part, by drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at x is equal to minus 1. This is x is equal to minus 1, so we can trace, this will be minus 1, and we have to draw the tangent at this point. And to draw the tangent, we can draw this line, and now we need to find the gradient. And for the gradient, we can draw the triangle. We can complete this triangle, and then we will be checking rise over run for the triangle, and this is the completed triangle. And this side, if you check from here, 1, 2 and 2.9, so we can write this side is 2.9, and if we check, this is from this point to this point is 7, so this rise is 7. So, and the gradient is negative, sloping down, so we can write this as minus 7 over 2.9, and this will be, if we solve this, it will be minus 2.4, and this will be the gradient. You can solve it like sample calculation. You can write this one 29 into 10, so it will be minus 70 over 29, and then you can divide this and check, and you will get this answer to minus 2.4. And for the B part says, by drawing a suitable straight line on the graph, find the solution of this. So if we check the given equation, which is this one, and y is equal to, I'm copying the equation, over 5 minus 3x plus 2. So this is the equation, and we can take this equation for our calculations, and this is the equation. And now we can check, this one is this portion, so this portion, and this is equal to 0, so y is equal to 0 plus 2, so we can write y is equal to 2. So we need to draw line y is equal to 2 on this, and we can draw this line y is equal to 2 will be this line, and we will be checking the solutions where this line is intersecting. So one point is this one, second is this one, and third is this one. So if we check, this point is 3.9, and this point is 0, and then x value will be 0, and for this point it is minus 3.9, so minus 3.9. So our answer will be over here. We can write answer as minus 3.9, 0 and 3.9. By drawing a suitable straight line on the graph, find the solutions of the equation, which we have done, and these are the solutions, and this is for 3 marks hopefully. you understood everything. Now question number 17, and question 17 says, A part Rayan says each diagonal of equilateral Q divides it into two congruent isosceles triangles. Draw a ring around each of the quadrilaterals in the list for which Rayan's statement is always true. So for square it is basically true because it's always two isosceles triangles, and for rhombus it is true. So rhombus square, you know, is like this one having all sides equal, and rhombus is like rhombus is roughly, you can draw this one, so each side is equal and diagonals are making an angle of 90 degree. So this is basically rhombus. Hopefully you understood these. And B part says diagram is not to scale. AXB is this line, and CXD is this line, are straight lines. X is the midpoint of AB, X is midpoint of AB, and AC is parallel to DB, so this is parallel to this one. Show that triangles ACA XC. So AXC is this triangle, AXC is congruent to the triangle BXD. So BXD will be this triangle, and we need to prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So we can give reason for, they are saying give a reason for each statement you make, and we can write angle CAX will be equal to, because these are parallel, so this angle will be equal to this angle. These are alternate angles, so we can write angle CAX is equal to angle DBX. So DBX, and the reason will be alternate angles. We can write for this. Then the second thing which we can mention is angle AXC. This angle will be equal to this angle, vertically opposite angles, so we can write this is equal to angle DXB. So vertically opposite angles, So the third one we can write AX. It is given basically AX is equal to BX, because they have mentioned that X is the midpoint of AB. So we can write here X is midpoint of AB. X is midpoint of AB. This is done. So by angle side angle theorem, we can say that these two triangles are, AX is congruent to triangle AXC is congruent to triangle BXD. This will be 3 marks, and we have given reason for this also. Now question number 18, f of x is given. F of x is equal to 3x minus 7, and find f inverse of x. So we can write y is equal to 3x minus 7. We have to make x as subject, so we'll shift minus 7 to other side. So y plus 7 is equal to 3x, and x will be equal to y plus 7 over 3, and this will be, now we can swap x and y. So y is equal to x plus 7 over 3, or we can write f inverse of x is equal to x plus 7 over 3. So x plus 7 over 3, this will be final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19, and question number 19 says A is universal set, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and P is A, E, I. Then Q is also given, R is also given. Find P union Q. So P union Q means we are combining P members of P and Q without any repetition. So A, E, and I. So next will be F, G, H, and I is already there, so J we can write, and these will be the members, and this one is our answer, and this is for 1 mark. And second part says find N of P complement intersection Q union R. So first of all we can write P complement, and the P complement will be members of P removed from the universal set, and the remaining members will be B, C, D, F, G, H, and J. So this is basically P complement. And now we can take Q union R. Q union R will be equal to what? This will be members of Q and members of R. So F, G, H, I, J, we can write F, G, H, I, and J, and C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, and G. This will be our union. Now P complement and intersection of Q union R. So P complement, this one which we found, and intersection. So whatever common members of in this set and this set, those we will select, and those are C is there in both, then D is also there, F and G are also there in both, and J is also there in both. So 6 members. N of P complement intersection Q union R will be 6. So this is answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. Now for B part says diagram is provided. Use set notation to describe the shaded subset in the Venn diagram. So that will be first of all we will take B complement and A intersection C. So first of all we'll take A intersection C, and then we'll take intersection with B complement. So this will be our final answer, A intersection C intersection B complement. This will be for 1 mark. Now question number 20, and the question number 20 is circle theorem question, and they have provided diagram which is not to scale. A, B, C, D are points on the circle, center O, this is center O, and A, B, C, and D points are on the circumference. Find angle ADB. So this angle is basically, this angle is required. So we know that this angle at the circumference will be half of the angle at the center. So if this is 70, so this will be 35 degrees. So we can write here 35 degrees, and this is for 1 mark. Then BCD, angle BCD will be which angle? BCD will be this angle which we need to find, and this angle, how we can find this will be, we can find basically in this triangle. Which triangle? In this triangle, 2 sides are equal, so it's isosceles triangle, and this side is radius, this is also radius, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So 180 minus 70 will be equal to 110, and 110 divided by 2 will be 55. So this will be 55 and this will also be 55. Now angle DAB is equal to angle DAB is equal to 25 degrees plus 55 degrees, and this is equal to 80 degrees. Now in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are adding up to 180 degree. So angle DCB will be equal to BCD, basically angle BCD will be equal to 180 minus angle DAB. So this will be equal to 180 minus 80. So this will be degrees, and this is equal to 100 degrees. 100 degrees will be our final answer for this question, which is 2 marks. This is done. Now we can move to the factorization question, and this is question number 21. Factorize this completely. We need to factorize, and we can basically make pair, and this will be 4x square plus we can take like 8x minus 3x minus 6. So 8 and 3 we made pair, and this one we can combine 4x common, so it will be x plus 2, and minus 3 common, x plus 2, and we can write it as x plus 2 and 4x minus 3. Factorization is very important. You should know this before sitting in exam. You will have to practice this properly, and this will be the final answer for 2 marks. And then the simplification part B, and this par is basically hint for us, so we can write this 16 as 4 square. So 4 square and separate par minus 1 by 2 over x raised by 6 whole raised by minus 1 by 2, and further we can cancel this 2 with 2 and this 2 with this, there will be 3, and we can write 4 raised to the power minus 1 over x raised to the power minus 3, and we can swap it. It will be x cube over 4, and this will be our final answer. Like this one will be 2 marks. And next is question number 22, probability question. A bag contains these 9 letters ISOSCELES, and a partner takes 1 tile from the bag at random. She notes the letter and then puts the tile back in the bag. So find the probability that she does not take a letter E. So how many E's are there? So 2E. So this one, and does not take out E. So remaining letter will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of total 9. So probability will be 7 out of 9. This will be the probability for 1 mark. Now takes 2 of the 9 letter tiles at random without replacement. Find the probability that both tiles show the same letter. So both show the same letter will be what? It can be S and S and S. So there are basically 3 S. So we can take S, and second probability will be this one. So it can be E and E. Same letters can be, the others are not repeating, only these are repeating. So for S it will be, probability will be 3 out of 9, and for the second one it will be 2 out of 8, and for E it will be 2 out of 9, and for second it will be 1 out of 8. So these are the possible probabilities which we can add, and if we add this will be adding up to what? First we need to multiply. So we can multiply, basically this will be 6 out of 72 plus this will be 3 out of 72. So it will be 9 out of 72, and this will be 1 by 8. So it will be 1 by 8 will be the probability, 6 out of 72, and this should not be 3, it should be 2 basically. So 8 out of 72. 8 out of 72 will be what? After simplification, it will be 1 by 9. 1 by 9, so answer will be 1 by 9. Yes. It's for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 23, and diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows major sector of a circle with center O and radius 3 centimeter. Calculate the area of this sector. Give your answer in the form k pi, where k is an integer. So 80 degree we need to find the other angle, which is reflex angle for this one. So it will be 360 minus 80, 360 minus 80, and this one we can write as 360 minus 80 will be equal to 280. So 280, and now we need to find the area. So formula is pi r square, or we can write theta over 360 into pi r square, and theta is 280. So 280 over 360 into 2 pi, and radius is what? Radius is 3, they have given over here. So r square will be 3 square, which we can take like this. So it will be, we can solve here. So it will be 280 into 92 will be 18, and pi over this will be 360. So 18 ones are 18, and 20, and 0 will be cancelled, and this will be 14. This will be 3 will be 9, 9 2s are 18. Basically it will be pi r square, this one, pi r square, not 2 pi r. So pi r square will be like this one. So it will be 9 here. So cancellation we can do again, and this 0 will cancel with this, and 9 4s are 36, and 7s are, so this will be equal to 7 pi. 7 pi will be our final answer. So formula is theta over 360 into pi r square. This one is pi r square. So this is how we can write it properly over here. So this will be 2 mark question, which is done. Now question number 24, A part says solve this. Basically we need to find the value of x. So we can cross multiply. So 2 minus 5x is equal to 3 into 3x plus 10. Then we can further open the bracket. So 2 minus 5x is equal to 9x plus 30, and minus 5x we can shift to other side. It will be plus 5x, and 30 we can shift to this side. So it will be this one. So minus 28 is equal to 14x. So x will be equal to minus 28 over 14. So it is minus 2, and minus 2 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now for B part says express each as a single fraction in simplest form. So the easiest way for this one is make a line, write these denominators over here, x minus 2 and 2x plus 1. After writing these denominators, then write this 3 and denominator of the other one, which is 2x plus 1, and then middle sign, which is in this case this one minus, and then 5 into denominator of this other one, which is x minus 2. And now we can open, and if I move it a little above, and now we can write it as 3 into 2 will be 6x plus 3 minus 5x and plus 10, and divided by will be x minus 2 into 2x plus 1. And further we can simplify, and 6x minus 5x will be x, and plus 13 divided by x minus 2 Oh, this is final answer. No more further simplification possible. So this is our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 25, and question 25 says diagram is not to scale. OA, BC and PQ. OA, BC is basically this one, and OP, Q, or this one. Basically this is parallelogram. Now A is the point on OP and C is the point on OR. OA is equal to A and OC is equal to C, and this one OA ratio OP is equal to 1:4. So 1:4 means what? If this is OA is A, so this will be 3A, because complete one from here till here is 4A. So 4 parts. So one part is OA, so 3 parts will be AP, and similarly OC and CR. OC and CR is 2:3. So 3/2 will be, this will be 3/2 of C, and then we need to find what? Find Q or OR in terms of C. OR in terms of C, basically it will be C plus 3/2C. So we can write C plus 3/2C. This will be equal to C. We can take common, so 1 plus 3/2, and 1 plus 3/2 will be 5/2. So we can write 5/2C, and 5/2C will be our final answer for this 1 mark. And B part says find CQ as simply as possible in terms of A and C. CQ. So we need to draw CQ and understand what will be CQ, and if we draw a line for CQ, we can draw CQ line will be this one. So CQ vector will be this direction, and we can write CQ as this one. We know this side is 4A, which is this direction, and this is 3/2C. So we can add this and we can write 3/2C. So we can write CQ is equal to CR plus RQ, and we can write this as CR is 3/2C, and plus RQ will be 4A plus 4A. So this will be 4A plus 3/2C. In sequence, alphabetical order, we can write like this one, and this will be for 2 marks. Now they are saying find the ratio of area of OABC into area of to ratio of PQ POPQR. So area of OABC ratio area of OPQR. This is what we need to find. And AC will be, if we check ratio of AC with RQ, we can check not RQ, this will be basically ratio of OA with ratio of OP. So ratio of we can write AC will be equal to AC ratio 4A. Area of this will be 4A multiplied by 5/2C, because this side we can take as 5/2C. So this one and this one. So this will be 4A into 5/2C, and this will be equal to 2 we can cancel this. 2 2s are 4 and this will be 10, so we can write here 10 AC. So 1:10 we can write here, this will be 1:10. This will be our final answer for 1 mark. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.